If you have these goals on your list that you have not been able to achieve yet, this episode is for you. In today's episode, we are talking about activating your alter ego. Let me explain what this is. By the way, hi, I'm Jessica. Thank you for tuning in back to my channel, A Stronger You. I'm the host here, where I help you expand your mind so you can become the strongest version of yourself. So, your alter ego gets me so excited when I talk about this, because when I learned what this was and when I actually started applying it, that's when my life fucking changed. And I want you guys to live a life that you're desiring. I want you to get your goals. I want you to achieve these goals. And I'm here to support you in getting them. So, your alter ego. I don't know where to start, right? There's so many things I want to speak into about this, but let me explain what it is first. So your alter ego is your higher self, is that person that you're becoming, right? So your higher self. But what I'm going to do in this episode is teach y'all how to be that person now. But you can't be what you can't see. You can't be what you can't feel. So you get to get very, very clear on who that is and what that looks like for you. So with that being said, I'm also going to bring you through a meditation. So if you're listening to this episode, I highly recommend, whether you're sitting down or going for a walk, doing something that you're able to just feel very chill and you're able to kind of like cut out all distractions from. If you're driving, you could do it too. Just don't close your eyes while you're doing it. But girl, driving while, like, I be meditating while I'm driving with my eyes open, but driving is so therapeutic. I know y'all can relate. I know some of y'all can relate. So anyway, let me bring you through this meditation right here, right now, without any time to waste. I do have some notes written down. So if you see me looking at my computer, if you're watching this on YouTube, yes, I am. I know my first podcast, it was a trailer. I had it all written down. And because I just didn't want to forget anything or like miss anything. Majority of my podcast, I just have what I'm about to talk about written down and maybe some key pointers that I want to touch on. But besides that, it's all just flow. And someone commented like, it looks like you're reading out of something. I'm like, well, yeah, because I am. I'm reading off my laptop, but don't you worry. It ain't all going to be like that. And if it is, so what? But no, that's not how I roll. I'm more in the moment. I connect and I let it flow. First thing, I want you to take a second, take a deep breath in your nose, out of your mouth. One more deep inhale through your nose, out of your mouth. Last one, in through the nose. I want you to inhale positive energy. I want you to inhale high vibes. And energetically exhale anything that does not serve you, any fear, doubt, shame, guilt. Okay. If you're able to close your eyes, close your eyes. If not, keep your eyes open. And I'm just going to start to bring you through a journey. So with your eyes closed, if you're in a safe space, if not, please keep them open. When you think of your higher self, what is a theme song that comes to mind? What theme song comes to you that you're rocking out to? Whether it's Who Run the World, girls, I'm coming out. Girls just want to have fun. Oh, girls just want to have fun. What song is that for you? And if you can't think of a song right now, that is okay. You can feel into it later. Let's move on to the next thing that I want you to continue to feel into. And if you did find a song, and if you didn't find a song, what was that feeling? Now, what did that feel like? Like, what was that scene look like? Where were you? What did your body look like? What clothes were you wearing? Who are you around? What are you doing? What do you smell? What do you hear? Now, when you picture yourself, your higher self, what does her morning routine look like? Does she set an early alarm? Does she get out of bed right away? Does she look into the mirror? Does she speak affirmations to herself? Does she get a hot cup of coffee or a matcha? Does she meditate? Does she work out? What does she do? And what is really important to her? Now, as y'all are really feeling into this, if you're not in a space to answer these questions, you can come back to this episode. But if you are, continue to feel into this with your eyes closed if they are, and if not, that's fine too. Now, what can you do right now to bring yourself closer to that version? What can you do right now, every morning, to become that person? I want you to continue to imagine your alter ego and really think of yourself achieving these goals. Who is she? What are her characteristics? Is she loving? Is she confident? Is she strong? Is she sexy? What are her personality traits? Is she a leader? Does she walk up with her chest out, really speaking her words like I am, slow and clear? How does she look? What is she wearing? Who does she surround herself with? Does she dress to impress? Does she wear something that you wouldn't normally wear right now? Really feel into this. And after this meditation, I would love for y'all to actually write this down. Now, as you're breathing and as you're imagining your higher self, what is something you deeply desire to have right now? Is it a family? Is it a 6-7-figure business? Is it to retire your parents? Is it to go on vacation, to send them on vacation? Is it to help your family become healthier? Helping your dad quit smoking? I want you to take a deep breath in your nose, out of your mouth. This next question, I want you to not take so literally, but who is the person who has it all that you look up to right now? It could be a model, it could be an actor, it could be a speaker. Is it Rihanna? Is it Ciara? And I want you to just get clear in it and don't overthink it. It doesn't have to be like she checks everything off your list, like she has the same exact qualities. But who is someone you actually look up to for certain specific characteristics? Because we want you to name your alter ego, right? And your alter ego can be Sasha Fierce, or it can be, as my mentor says, Posh Spice. Is it Sasha Fierce? Mine is Ciara. Cece. Mine is Cece. And so putting a name to it and a face, when you think of it, that's who you are. And like I said, it's not so literally. I don't want you to be like, oh, I want to become Ciara. I want to become Posh Spice. This is your version of Posh Spice. This is your version of Ciara. Your version. And so when you think of your alter ego, you're really thinking of your stronger self, your higher self. That is it. What does she do on a regular basis? And what is something you, my friend, can do right now to become that? One more deep breath in your nose, out of your mouth. If your eyes were closed, start to wiggle your fingers. Start to come back into the room and start to bring that smile to your face. That was an interesting meditation because normally my meditations, they're much slower, but it's kind of like a meditation / visualization. I should have probably been a little more clear on that. But anyway, so now that you've gone through that, there are so many benefits for being your alter ego, your higher self, your stronger self right now, to get vulnerable and to share with you how I've been able to achieve my goals. I got to check the time because, okay, 4:07. I got like 5 minutes. I have some work to do after this. That I get to do. So the reason why I've been able to accomplish my goals, I've been able to move to Miami, live on my own, get my own apartment, live a luxury life that I love, like create my dreams into reality, is because I am my higher self. I don't separate them. Sometimes I do. It's not always a good day, right? There are some days where I want to sit in my fucking shit and be my old self. It's not that I want to be my old self, but there are just some times where like you're gonna feel like shit, okay? Along this path, along this journey, there are times where you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Is this stuff even working? Like, hello? It's all part of it. I promise. You get to trust the process. There's a truck outside that's awfully loud, but I don't think you hear it. So I do my best not to separate them, because in order for me to reach these goals that I have for myself, as I just got this whiteboard, that's not in the frame, has 30, 60, 90-day goals all written on it for me to look at, see, and feel into. You get to be that person now. Be your higher self right now. Living in that person, you are going to be vibrating at a different frequency. Your energy is going to be so different. And that's how you're going to attract your goals, because who you are right now, you're not going to attract those beautiful goals you have set for yourself, but your higher self will. So this is something that you can get super, super clear on. And when you become clear on it, write it down on a paper with some bullet points and put it around your apartment. If you don't live alone, put it in your room on your mirror. Give yourself those physical representations of reminders for you to live in her right now. And I know there are a lot of people like, my higher self this, higher self that. I know there's not that many people teaching it. And so here I am. I'm here. I would love for you to receive this teaching and apply it. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please let me know. Send me a message on Instagram at Jessica.Tellian or at A Stronger You Podcast. I've been posting some really cool reels on both recently. I've been on my game with Instagram. And if you're watching this on Apple Music, please leave it a review and download it. If you're listening to it on Spotify, hey, please leave me a review. I want to get that number up there. I want this channel to grow. I'm so dedicated to its growth. And if you're watching this on YouTube, what's up? I moved my desk, if you haven't noticed. Please give it a thumbs up if it resonated. And if it didn't, you probably wouldn't be still listening to it. And leave a comment below and let me know what you're going to do. Like, I actually want you to physically go down and comment, even if you're just a watcher and you don't comment. I want you to go down below and leave a comment on what you're going to do today, like right after this, to live and be and embody your higher self. And don't just say it. Don't just talk about it. I want you to be about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.